Hey guys, it's Bella and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I have my plan with me for the 29th of April to the 5th of May. And I'm using this kit from Lynner Designs. So this is called the Force. And I do also have the matching foil bundle as well, also from Lynner Designs in burnt sienna. So yes, I really love this art. This was exclusive art to Lynn's shop, and I just also thought this was the perfect week, being like May the 4th and all, and also like the colors and everything just screaming autumn. And yeah, I don't know, it just worked perfectly. So this is my base as always laid down, and I did use the underlays this time because her foil bundles do come with underlays. Sorry, I'm fumbling over my words. I just did a voiceover, and this is like my second one in a row. I'm trying to smash them out. But yes, so I did purchase the kit as a printable, and then the foil I purchased from her shop because I don't have capabilities to do my own foil, but I can print and cut my own stickers because I did used to have a sticker shop back in the day. So I do have a silhouette and sticker paper and whatnot. So yes, so here is the kit. So the printables do come in the ultimate format. So I do have the icons and characters, and then I do have all of these sheets that come in the kit, and then I didn't print them, but there are also like extra add-ons and things. So I think there was like another 15 millimeter bottom washi, a toolbox, some fashion girls, some more like labels and things, checklists, pattern like boxes if you want to put like a quote box over the top, stuff like that. So yes, but I just printed what I needed, which is pretty much the kit plus the like doodles and icons. And then here is the foil bundle, which this is the old format now, but at the time that it was the current format, but now Lynn has reformatted, so the scripts page doesn't have the icons anymore, so there are more scripts, and I believe there is like a toolbox in the bundles now as well, like a toolbox overlay. But yes, so that is the little rundown of the base and the kit and whatnot. So as always, I'm just going to zoom in, put some YouTube on in the background, and we will get started, and this part will be a little bit faster. So yeah, I think just give me a second to get everything sorted, and then we will get into the plans. Maybe. So yes, so starting off on the Monday, so the first thing I marked in was that my yoga membership filled that day, so I used a label with one of the little character girls with like the little bill, yeah, like bill sheet. I don't know, it's really cute. So I used that to mark in my yoga membership. So I think here I'm just trying to work out what I was going to do. I did decide to color block this spread as well. So I do really love how that turned out in the end. So yes, I'm just trying to fill up time while I put things down. So yes, marked in my yoga membership. I then also marked in getting up early. Even though I didn't have work until 11, I like got up early, just chilled, you know, watched YouTube, had a coffee, that kind of thing, until I had to leave for work. So I used the little coffee cup from the Doodles page, and then I marked in work as I do with a piece of deco. And then because I was using a foil bundle, I did use the work script from the bundle. So those are the only scripts you'll see me like put down throughout the spread, but I do use the rest of the scripts in the foil bundle. I sort of just put them down when I fill everything in, just because I find it a lot easier, and I'm not like struggling to make the spread look even, because otherwise I feel like I would use a lot more of the script on one side of the page, or maybe like a one day, and then like the other side of the page would have like no scripts, or yeah, I don't know. It just helps me to balance it out a little bit more. So for some of these things, I will have added a script, which you'll see at the end when I show the finished spread. But yes, and then this day at work was not great. I think I just had like horrible customers this day. So I marked in that it was a shitty day, and I used little bad day kawaii girl from Fox and Cactus for that. And then I received Happy Mail this day, which I'm trying to remember what exactly I got this day. What did I get this day? Oh, yes. My US stuff arrived this day. So I just used the little like squared off box, and then the like Happy Mail emoji, and then I did add the Happy Mail script from the bundle for this. I also marked in that 17 and I've had their comeback, so they are both K-pop groups. One is a boy group, one is a girl group. and they both had their comebacks that day, which I really enjoyed. So I used the little like AirPods from the doodle sheet, and then I marked in that it was International Dance Day, which is just a fun little holiday sort of thing that I have on the scripts page that I have made for myself. So that is Monday. I think here I'm just trying to work out how I was going to do this, or I think I wanted to put the like the script, like the holiday script first, because I used like a piece of washi for that. But yes, I actually really, really love how this turned out, because the way that I did like the boxes on top of the overlay, you can still see like the overlay pattern underneath, which is really nice, because sometimes I feel like when I have underlays, did I say overlays? I hope I said underlays. When I do underlays, sometimes I try to use like way too many labels, and then you can't really see like the pattern underneath, and it sort of defeats the purpose of having the underlay. But yeah, I don't know. Really, really love how this spread turned out. Then on the Tuesday, I marked in work in the morning. So I worked 9 to 5 that day. So again, just used a piece of deco and then the work script from the foil bundle. And then this day was a rainy day. I'm trying to remember if I was in the garden this day or if I was inside doing click and collect. I cannot remember, but I used the umbrella from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚡 for that. And then I marked in that Passover ended that day, so I used the Passover ends script. I also had a sore hand because I think it was really cold that day, and like I don't have like arthritis as such, but I do have like very sensitive like joints and things. So when it's cold and things like that, or if I overexert myself, I can get like joint pain. So yeah, I have a feeling it's probably just to do with like the fact that I have like autoimmune issues and things like that. So it's all like interrelated, like inflammation in the body, that kind of stuff. I don't know. So yeah, so I marked in that I was having a sore hand because I'm pretty sure that's what I meant by that. And then this was the day that I decluttered my handbags because Mum was on a cleaning spree because we were trying to get the house ready for like when the repairs were going to start, because we had no idea at this point when they were going to start, and we would have to move temporarily. And yeah, she sort of just like was in a cleaning mood, and she's like, okay, let's declutter like the things you don't use, the things you don't need, stuff like that. So yes, we decluttered like a bunch of my handbags that I had that I don't use. So I only really kept the ones that I do use, and then like the like mini backpacks and things that I have, which are good for like if I travel, for like carry-ons and that kind of stuff. So I did that, and then I ended the night by watching some One Tree Hill. So for my sore hand, I used the little like medicine icon from the Doodles page. Then for decluttering, I used the like donate and sell stickers, which are from Plannerface. And then for One Tree Hill, I used the TV icon, which is also from the Doodle page. And I think that is it for Tuesday. I don't think I used any like extra scripts that day. Try to say that really fast. It's very hard to say very fast. My brain works a lot faster than my mouth does, or the other way around. I can't remember. But anyways, so like I have a tendency to fumble over my words when I do my voiceovers. Also doesn't help that my mouth is really dry and I have a sore throat, so it's great. But yes, anyways, then the first I marked in my Babe Box subscription build that day. So I used the credit card icon from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚡. And then you also can't see this, but at the top, on top of the date dot, I do have like the Hello May script, which I do really love having those in my planner as well. So I do them on my monthlies and on my weeklies. This day I slept in because it was my day off, so I did absolutely like nothing this day. So I slept in and I used the pillow icon, which I believe is from the Doodle page, and then I did eventually add in the like sleep in script from the bundle. I had a YouTube binge, so that YouTube icon is from Carly Plans. Then this day was payday, so I used the little payday girl from the like character sheet. And then again, I also pulled in the payday script, which you'll see at the end when I show the finished spread. It rained again this day, so I just had another like little rainy day thing. So I used another umbrella from 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚡, and then I was feeling irritable. Honestly, don't remember why or like what this was about. I just was feeling like edgy. So that's not great. So I just used the like anxiety sticker from the 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚡. It's like the one with like all the thoughts racing, because I feel like that's usually how I get when I'm like moody. It's like everything all at once, and it's like usually about nothing. Like it's just like, I don't know, everything reaches a point and I just get so overwhelmed and like frustrated and irritable, and then like I get anxious as well at the same time, and it's just like, oh, it's a whole thing. I don't know. So yes, sorry for the lighting flash. I think when I was filming this by natural light, like went, because because a lot of the times I film in the afternoons and I think the sun decided to hide, or I think at this point maybe it just might have gone down. So I did turn on my artificial light, so apologies for the little flash and the lighting change. But yes. And then I spent the end of the day trying to fix my mum's computer because it had broke the week before. I went to work and she messaged me at work and she's like, my computer won't connect to the internet. And at first I was like, oh, maybe she just like touched something. I don't know. But no, it turns out that her PC tried to do some weird Windows update and pretty much corrupted like the whole computer. And it didn't matter what troubleshooting things I did, I couldn't fix it because it's one of those things where like it doesn't even recognize your like Wi-Fi at all. And it wants an Ethernet cable. And then it's just like, I don't know, it was a whole thing. I don't have a Windows PC, I have a Mac. So like I'm used to like troubleshooting things on Mac and it's really straightforward. But yes, I like went through like all the YouTube videos of like how to fix this problem because apparently it's a really common problem. Like I Googled it and like the amount of threads on like the like Microsoft help page. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I tried to fix her computer this day. I think I tried to fix it again at some point and then I eventually gave up because I just couldn't fix it. So yeah, not good. So I used the like technology sheet from the 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚡𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎𝚘. I can't remember what this is called, what this sheet is called. I think it's like technology difficulties or something like that. And then on my sidebar, I just used a little balloon sticker because for my highlight this week, I marked in that I had one less health concern with a smiley face. Because on the Friday, I did have a specialist appointment, which I will sort of talk more about when we get to Friday. But yes. So then on Thursday, I marked in getting up early because I went to get my hair done. That day, we just went to get like a treatment and a haircut from the other salon that we go to. So like I have my main hair salon, which is where I go and get my hair dyed and whatnot. But there is another salon like a few doors down. And she is a Korean lady and she cuts my hair so nicely. It's great. Because she uses like the thinning scissors and like does all my layers and it just looks really nice. So yes, we went there, like got our hair cut, got an Olaplex treatment and it was great. So yes, we do go to her like every now and then. And then most of the time we go to like the main salon that we go to for dyeing her hair because both my mum and I dye our hair for different reasons. But yes, so I used the cute little haircut girl from Fox and Cactus for that. And then to continue the cleaning spree this time, we were decluttering clothes. So yes, we got rid of a lot of clothes that I had because I am a bit of a hoarder when it comes to things like that. But also I'm someone who like, because I don't grow, basically like I stay the same size forever. I have a lot of clothes from years past that still fit, but maybe like I don't wear them anymore or I wore them a lot at one point in time and then like now I just don't. So yes, went through my clothes and decluttered the things that I don't wear anymore or maybe that don't fit as well anymore. But yes, so again, just use the like donate and sell stickers from Plannerface for that, and the coffee cup was also from Plannerface. And then I marked in having a nap, so I used the little bunny slippers from Cully Plans for that, and I did also add in the nap script eventually from the 4 bundle. I went to pick up my dad's car because I was borrowing his car for the weekend because, like I said, I did have an appointment the next day and then I did also have work on Saturday. So I wanted to borrow his car, so it was easy for me to get there. This day, Mum and I started season 2 of The Strain, which took us ages to finish, and then we like smashed through season 3 and we are now onto season 4, which has less episodes than the rest of the season. So yeah, we're pretty much like almost finished the show finally, but yeah. And then I had a YouTube binge. So again, just used one of the scripts from the bundle, which you'll see me add in. And then this sticker, I believe, is from Pink Diamond Planner Co. I think it's from Cafe with Anna's PR sampler. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Then on the Friday, I don't know why my camera went out of focus there, but I broke my script, which is great. But Pluto went retrograde, so I just used that script that I made over a label. And then I had to get up early because, like I said, I was going to the specialist. So I was going to see the ENT finally because I had a referral like years ago, but pretty much I think I got it in 2020, like during COVID, to go like at the public system, and I never got an appointment. And then like earlier in the year, they sent me like a thing that was like, "Are you still interested?" Da, da, da. And I was like, no. And then when I saw my doctor, I asked for a private referral and pretty much got that sorted in like 2 weeks or something. It was crazy, like crazy fast. But yeah, so I went to the ENT this day because I have had a lot of issues and things with my ears over the year. I went deaf for like 3 days or something during COVID, which was not fun. Not while I had COVID, but like during the COVID pandemic era. And then like every now and then I have, really bad ear pain or things like that. So yes, went to the ENT, come to find out that there is nothing wrong with my ears as such. I do have a slightly deviated septum, which is a fun fact, but also that he pretty much said that my like tube dysfunction, like was it 𝚑𝚑𝚗𝚙𝚗𝚡 tube is, I never know how to say it, but anyways, dysfunction is pretty much coming from my jaw and not from like my ear itself. So pretty much that like I have TMJ because I clench and whatnot, and then that just puts pressure on the ear, and that's why I have things like I feel like my ears are blocked, or I get ear pain or things like that because the pressure can't equalize. So yeah, so that is fun. It was like a 15-minute appointment pretty much. It was quite funny. Because here I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to go to the ENT and it's going to be like a really long appointment and it's going to be super in depth. And Mum and I were like projecting all the things he was going to say. And then it was just like, yep, so your ears are fine. It's your jaw. So that was funny. So I used the like the doctor sticker from Stick with the Plans for that. So yes, I'm going to see the dentist in a couple of weeks. So when I go to the dentist, I'm going to sort of talk to them about it because my particular dentist doesn't do like the Botox injections for the jaw. But there are a couple of other dental clinics around that do. So I don't know if I need like a referral or how that goes, but I'm going to talk to my dentist about it and be like, hey, so what are the chances of me getting Botox in my jaw? Because yeah, like that would probably benefit because even when I go to like the osteo, he massages my jaw and like the amount of tension is insane. So probably something to look into. So there you go. That was the fun revelation of the week. I went grocery shopping and then I received Happy Mail from Plannerface. Mum and I watched The Veil and The Strain. So yes, the grocery girl was from the characters page. The Happy Mail sticker is from Fox and Cactus, and then the Disney Plus is from Curly Plans. And I think I forgot to mention, but the car icon was also from the Doodles page that I used on Thursday. Then on Saturday, I slept in because I was closing at work that day, so I didn't really have to get up too early. And then I marked in work and also that it was a stressful day because I think, again, this was just one of those days where it was just horrible customers and just super busy, and we were probably short on staff because I feel like, we have seasons of that at work where it's like some months and weeks and things are really good and we're like well staffed and everything runs smoothly. And then there's some like weeks and days and months that we just don't have people, or like the budget is tight or whatever, and we are struggle bussing. But yeah, so I marked in that it was a stressful day. So the pajamas are from Curly Plans, the little frustrated sort of like sad emoji. I always want to say emoji. Emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I had knee pain, so again, with the theme of like inflammation in the body and sore joints and whatnot. My knee pain, so I used the little knee pain sticker from Paper K. And then this day I started season 5 of Awkward because I was in the process of like rewatching the series. So yeah. And then I just used one of those little squared off boxes to mark in that it was the beginning of the Giro d'Italia. So I just used the bike sticker from Curly Plans, and then the TV icon is from Plannerface. And then moving on to Sunday, I marked in my Amazon Prime subscription build that day. So again, used the credit card from Crafty Planner Co. for that, and sort of just made my own little makeshift build you as I have been throughout this spread. But I do actually really like how this turns out sometimes. Although I kind of miss the days where like every kit had a build you sticker. Like, I don't know, but maybe I'm just like one of the weird people who actually marks my bills, because I guess like, from the transition of like functional planning of the day to now like memory planning, like we don't really, who wants to memory plan their bills? I don't know. Obviously me, I guess. But yes, then I had a lazy day. So I used, again, the pajamas from Curly Plans and the Lazy AF script from the bundle, which you'll see me add in at the end of the spread. I, again, just had more knee pain this day because my knee does this every now and then where it just plays up really bad. And again, I think it was just like a combination of like the weather and also like hormones play a role. So like usually like if it's a couple of weeks before my period or like after my period, that's fun. That's fun. But yes, and then also like at work because I have to stand 8 hours a day, and if I have to do a lot of like repetitive movements and things, I don't know. It's weird. I've had knee problems since I was in high school. So I don't know. I think I'm just built that way, I think. And also because I stand with my knees flexed because I cannot stand normally, it's great. It's great fun. But yes, my camera died, but I booked Pilates, I washed my hair, did some binge watching, and then I had a YouTube binge. So yes. So the hair wash sticker was from Fox and Cactus, and then the little binge watch sticker, like this character, is from Stick with the Plans. But yes, here is the finished spread with all the scripts and everything added and everything filled in. Apologies for the glare from my artificial lights. But yes, I love how this spread turned out. One of my favorites, I would say, so far for the year. I don't know. I think it's like the combination of the colors, the foil, the color blocking, but also like the fact that I've left room in this spread so like it feels airy and light. I don't know. Like I said, really, really do enjoy how this spread turned out. I don't even know what I was talking about. I think I was just like over explaining myself in this outro because I tend to do that because I do my intros and outros like in real time and then I voice over them because I just talk garbage. But yes, and then here is the next spread, which will be my Mother's Day week, which I do have filmed. I just have to do the voiceover and then my May monthly. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys.